hello everyone, it's time for Delusional Adventure episode 4 reaction review. I am really interested now if this anime is gonna keep up, you know, its I would call it like its quality. Maybe not quality, but more like the darkness of it, right? Because now we have the backstories, and they've been quite, you know, so I'm like, okay, so are we still gonna have that? Because I am afraid that the anime is just gonna become like a basic, you know, oh, we're gonna go on an adventure, happy, wholesome fantasy, right? So let's watch what happens. So 3, 2, 1, and go. After this, we have what's called again? Tomodachi, you know, eating, yeah, cooking anime. And after that, we're gonna play more Fire Emblem, right? So very, very fantasy oriented, yeah, very high, very like medieval fantasy magic. But I really do wonder if the anime is gonna keep up its, again, quality. Maybe it's the wrong word for it, but you know, like consistency, perhaps, right? So now they're getting a mission here. Maybe the word consistency is what we're looking for. I don't know what we call it, but yeah, skeptic, eh? They're like, yeah, we don't really trust people. Yeah, they don't really have trust issues. Okay, I want a guarantee price. They all very into like, I want a contract. I want to have a pay. There we go. Kawaii Dragon Lady. Fighting a moss guy, maybe? What is that, a moss golem? Oh yeah, I guess fire is good against that. Yeah, I mean, it's like half rock, half moss or something. Yeah, for example, in Dalmatia you have the moss boss, right? Which is like pure moss, right? Yeah, pure grass. Now they're like super best friends instead. Yeah, I trust you guys! Yeah, now she's like super best friends now. Now they're just like besties. Yeah, I love you guys! Now it's just like, we're best friends for life! Yeah, now they're just like super happy. So I really do wonder if it's gonna turn into just a happy-go-lucky, you know, adventure anime, right? Kind of like the next anime. Yeah, cooking with his best friend, right? But the thing is that anime immediately start off as, oh, I have the power to buy on Amazon and eBay and buy food and so on, and, you know, ingredients, and it's just a happy anime, right? The anime is just happy from the beginning to the end, right? So, oh, it's like HAL 5000. It's straight up is HAL, man. It's HAL 5000 or 9000 or whatever it's called. Yeah, the old Odyssey. Oh, what's it called now again? Space Odyssey, right? Space Odyssey. Isn't that what it's called? Space Odyssey. Yeah. 2001, A Space Odyssey, right? It's HAL. Yeah, they're stuck on this in the space station. I've seen it move several times. HAL 9000, yeah. Exactly, it's over 9000. Yeah, HAL 9000, classic, you know, AI there. What it stands for? Heuristically Programmed Algorithm Computer. Yeah. But that thing looks straight up like HAL, man. Yeah, it's a HAL 9000 coming. I mean, I've seen the movie a few times, of course. Space Odyssey. It's called 2001 A Space Odyssey, but yeah, Space Odyssey. Oh, but the third Sentinel of Eternity was the actual the novel called, though. So Space Odyssey is what they call Odyssey, the word from Odysseus, you know, the whole classic Greek tale. But yeah, Space Odyssey. That's basically what it is. No, I was like immediately, that is HAL, right? It's HAL 9000, yeah. Okay, let's see what HAL's gonna do then. But it looks weirdly high-tech now, like the staircase and the rail in the middle. That's not how you made stairs in the medieval time, because you didn't have the technology to not only make the stairs, but yeah, they're like in a, they really straight up B12, like they're in a facility. I thought it was a fantasy anime. Suddenly they're like, you have HAL 9000 and AI, and you have like, yeah, what's happening in this anime? Suddenly it's sci-fi, or like it's one of those weird things where it's like a ruins that actually it's like futuristic or something. You see in a lot of JRPGs where the world, right, for example, Breath of Fire, the medieval time with dragons, but they actually have these old facilities that like old tech, right? That's actually much better than current tech, like, you know, teleporters or whatever. That's kind of how this feels. But it's really weird now, because they're in like a laboratory with an AI. Yeah, look at this, like a sliding door or so on. Yeah, see, this is HAL 9000. What's happening? It's NI suddenly. But I don't know if it's all over the place. There is no foreshadowing for this. There is no build-up for having sci-fi stuff. And suddenly it's like, oh yeah, we got like a space station or something. What? They didn't even show them entering his dungeon. So man, this is pretty bad done, I would say, in anime. At least if we saw them enter the dungeon, it would be a little bit more like, oh, the dungeon is, I don't know, like an abandoned factory or something, you know. But and now instead, they just like, we started inside a dungeon, and they were fighting that moss guy, but I guess there was like a robot then with moss, not a golem. Man, this is weird. This is so out of place. Yeah, I thought it was a fantasy, it's a sci-fi. But like I said, it's very common in a lot of JRPGs to have this mixture. But at least then they have some build-up for it, right? Like, oh yeah, over there is that fallen ruin with some weird golems in it. Oh, it's actually, you know, robots. They aren't golems, right? It's a mixture of fantasy and high sci-fi or whatever. But this anime, they just kind of started in it now, so it's even weirder. What is this? But the last dungeon was like a slime dungeon. Yeah, now they're gonna have to fight like Hell 9000. This is so weird. What's the build up for this? Look at this, straight up Hell 9000. And but don't have any understanding of this. See, it's actually a high-tech thing. It's actually a robot. It's a demon sword. Now it's an AI. It's so weird. But where's the build up for this? Where's the explanation for this? Suddenly, Dungeon 1 was we're fighting slimes. Dungeon 2 is like Hell 9000 evil AI. We're like, what? It's just like, oh, they're sliding doors and teleporters and lamps and shit. This is weird. It's really weird. What? Here we go. I'm a factory. Yeah, I'm not broken, so they're like, oh, I'm building this factory. Yeah, I'm from this. I'm from a factory. No, it's an AI sword. Of course, the sword likes friendship. It's like, I value friendship. But yeah, this like Curran sword of bonds. Yeah, I'm a sword product. That's a product name. So there are more of him. They're like, I'm a product of the friendship product. Yeah, okay, what? Maybe the dragon lady can use me. No, I only have my dragon bone sword. What is the mean to him for? This poor AI, he's like, I need friendship. We're gonna sell you. This guy is like, I want friendship. They're like, we're gonna see, but now see, it's like a factory then. What? Yeah, we're gonna sell you. We don't. Man, this is terrible. This is like, I want friendship. They're like, no. Oh, he's also betrayed? Oh my god, is the AI also being betrayed? Is the AI has a sad backstory of being betrayed by humans or something? What? He's betrayed or something? He's like, sad AI, I need friendship, AI? But I mean, you can't sell it to someone that wants friendship. Yeah, I can help you guys. I want to be. Poor Swords like, I want to be friends. Please recruit me to your party. Man, this poor AI is not looking for friendship. Come on, I can help you out in the fights, guys. I can be part of your team. Yeah, so you know that robot's gonna come here. I don't speak your Asian language. Yeah, it's like. Oh, it's like a robot coming over here. Like, robots? What's a robot? That is an AI thing over there. They call them golem, but it's clearly gonna be a robot. Yeah, they're like, oh, it's like amalgam golem, but it's clearly gonna be an actual mechanical thing. Like, it's gonna be a Gundam or something. Yeah, it's a slime thing, but actually it's a golem. Yeah, it's obviously a robot behind it. Yeah, Jesus Christ, it's like it's a slime robot. Yeah. he's so happy now. He's your best friend now. But actually, the AI seems to know stuff. He's like, no, don't fire it. And I can reflect the ice. Ooh. Well, at least you can't blame her best friend for that. This time she was reflected back. Yeah, he reflected the ice man. You can't blame her for that at least. Maybe the end of the Survivor Club, yeah. Man, I love the anime, Survivor. That anime is so good, man. Survivor Club, yeah. Like, we gotta team up survivors. They should really listen to this, to the AI sword. The AI wants to help him. He's like, don't do that thing. He's reflecting ice man. He knows what's up, man. It's some kind of weird robot with reflex, right? He's like, don't throw Iceman again. He can just reflect Iceman again. Listen to the sword. He probably like a lightsaber because he has no blade, right? He probably like a he's like an AI lightsaber. Yeah, he's like a Star Wars. If the sword was. See, he's like, but you're broken. I'm not broken. He's like, he's probably can turn into a lightsaber, right? Yeah, he only has a hilt, so he's gonna turn into a lightsaber probably. Here we go. It's gonna be a lightsaber. I freaking knew it. Yeah, that's obvious. Of course, he's an AI sword. He's a laser sword. Yeah. He doesn't get it. He's like, you're broken. No, I'm gonna get a light sword. Yeah, I'm a lightsaber. He's an AI lightsaber. Yeah, he doesn't understand it because he's technology, so he doesn't understand. Yeah, holy sword. It's a lightsaber. He's not broken, the holy sword. No, I'm a lightsaber. I'm a lightsaber guy. I'm a Star Wars character. I'm Luke Skywalker inside the sword. He's like, think about the friendship. Scream Union, think about friendship. What is that? It's so weird. Think about Union friendship. What's gonna happen? He's gonna fuse with her. Are they gonna fuse something? No, it was thinking. No, he doesn't have enough friendship. His friendship power is too weak. Now you swing at me at it. I love it. You swing me at him. I'm a lightsaber. I cut through everything. You swing me like that. It's when it works. It's just you just attack with me. Yeah, like who cares, man? I'm a lightsaber. Just wave me in the direction of the enemy. Maybe an earthquake instead of something. But I guess it's a more weather spell. It's that Pokemon, kind of like snowstorm. Yes. Man, this golem is it's a robot, pretty effective. Yeah, he's just. Man, the animation is pretty cheaper. He stood standing for like a minute. It was the exact same frame for like a minute. Then surprised the Pikachu face for like a minute. And then it finally moved on. My god. Thing is that Curran is gonna jump down there and they're gonna have a friendship moment, right? Then he can get stronger. Because apparently the sword is powered up by friendship. It is like it's an FT sword. He needs friendship to get stronger. Yeah, he's like, give me friendship. It's like, okay. See, now they're gonna have friendship power, a friendship moment, right? Then the sword really gets stronger because he needs the friendship. Yeah, I don't know why I think that's the way. Isn't that the way they all survive together? Isn't it the survivor thing that they're all besties? Yeah, isn't that the whole idea they never betray each other? I don't know why he's like, you have to survive, that's the survivor club. No, I think the survivor club was the promise, but we all get it back together, right? And we don't betray anyone. We're all friendship. That was important to her, she hated it. That she... Yeah, that betrayed her. Quite dark. Yeah, she couldn't accept his betrayal. Yeah, and also robbed her. That was dark, man. They also took her items too. Yeah, they were like, they betrayed her and robbed her. Yeah, went to her place where she lived and also robbed her. They were like, oh, she lives in that house, and they also went like, that was dark, man. That was dark. And they also went over to her house and robbed her. That was really dark. But sure, they expect her to be dead, so they were like, we might as well rob her. So I can come and... But that was dark. That was probably arguably the darkest part. That after what they did in Dungeon, they also went to her house. Like, my god. But now they're gonna have like some friendship. Yeah, she's like, but I like you, Nick. You kinda like my new boyfriend or something. You're my new party leader, or we have some romance going on there, yeah. She's like, I might like you in a romantic way. Here we go. Exactly. Now it's like friendship, Curran! Yeah. Now it's like friendship. Yeah. So now she's like, take my hand. We're best friends now. Now the sword's gonna power up because the sword needs some kind of friendship power. So for some reason the sword has. Yeah. Here we go. Not the sword. The AI. The Hell 9000 Holy Sword. He has the power of friendship. Yeah, for some reason he's straight up like empowered by friendship. Weird AI that is like, I'm a Nakama guy. You have to give me friendship. Seems kind of weird actually that he buffing her with strength. I mean, I would imagine it wouldn't do much for her, I don't know, but maybe it's just like a stout strength. Maybe it buffs everyone, like your main stat. But would it be more like stout intelligence for a mage lady? She's like a magician, right? So I expect her or a buff for her would work. But maybe that buff is really good then. Maybe it buffs your primary stat, no matter what you actually use, right? But how he comes here with his lightsaber AI, yeah, he got like a lightsaber AI, right? Now it's like a holy penalty thing. Oh, I got this like AI thing. It makes me fly or something. Yeah, now it's like super powerful. Oh my god, he even gets like armor and everything. He even gets like it even buffs your armor, the exoskeleton. It's like, got him. Oh yeah, I need to destroy the core of the robot, of course. Yeah, so he gets like a... No, they fused, of course, because talking about he's a friendship fusion. Yeah, talking about Curran. That's happening. They're the same. Yeah, it's a fusion. This anime is so weird. They fused the friendship AI thing that is a futuristic technology. It's a lightsaber that can fuse people. So he fused the dragon and the human together. So they were like a human dragon lightsaber flying character. Because anime is so weird. Yeah, so this is like them together, of course. They're fused up to become one person, exactly. So the friendship sword can fuse you. The AI sword can fuse people if you have enough friendship or romantic interest, whatever. That's what happened. Yeah, that's why he appeared there with red hair. Yeah, it's a goddamn lightsaber. An aura blade. It's a lightsaber. That's frustrating. Oh, what a cool aura sword. No, it's a lightsaber, woman. Do you have a straight up lightsaber? It's like Star Wars lightsaber. Yeah, there's like a magical sword in it. It's not a magical technology. It's like it has an AI. She's like, it looks weaker than I expected. Why are they so mean to the sword for? It looks pretty weak actually. It's like, well, you need to have friendship to use it though. This is the 5th member, I guess. Yeah. Or girl. Straight out of the Kanoko. That girl boy over here, I don't know your gender. She was like straight up like, that boy, or maybe you're a cute girl. I don't know. You're like you cute boy or the girl over there. I can't tell you gender. Do you want to join? Straight up Otokunoko warning. Okay, so the sword is actually... Yes, this is the sword then? The sword can turn into a cute boy girl? What? Yeah, the sword is the 5th character we see in the opening. My god, the sword is the 5th character. Of course it is. She has his own... Maybe he has both genders then, because it's an AI so he can change gender. Maybe, yeah. Maybe the power... Yeah, maybe the sword can you know... The body is just a creation of the AI, right? So maybe it can change gender. Yeah, I guess that's how it works. You can change his gender. Would explain what she couldn't tell his gender. He's like, I can change gender. I'm a robot. I'm also kind of super advanced AI sword. The anime is so weird. Yeah, the fifth member is the actual sword that we saw earlier in the opening and ending. Yeah, the gray-haired cute boy is actually a sword. I can finally use my money for my gambling. Yeah, like, woohoo! Yeah, they don't see the money. It's like I can finally pay my. Finally go to the track again. He's gonna go to his idol. Exactly. We have our own weird interest. I'm gonna go to my idol club. It's like I'm gonna watch my idol performers. I'm gonna go to look at an idol performance. You're like, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a break now and go to. She has to look at horses. I'm gonna look at idol girls, and that guy wants to, I don't know, pay the innkeeper that he's in love with. Yeah, he's in love with an innkeeper, right? And she, I don't know what she will do. What would Curran do? We don't even know the Curran's hobby. Yeah, the race. Since he wants to go to the horse race. Oh, I want to the racetrack. It's like, can I join? Wait, horse race? Yes. You're spending all the money on horse races. Oh my god. They haven't learned anything. They're terrible people. They haven't learned anything. They all have the same issues they had in episode 1. Yeah, she had the exact same issues she had in the first episode. She's just exactly the same. Yeah, she's gonna take all her money and bet on horse races and lose all the money. She hasn't learned anything since episode 1. At all. It's cute though in that sense that they're so silly with their behavior. Yeah, Bond, man. It's like, I'm playing Fire Emblem, right? You know, it's like the Bond race. That poor AI guy is all alone in the Robin factory. I was waiting for someone to use me, man. I'm a smart AI. I was sitting there being bored, you know. Oh, she's gonna be hit Oneshan. Yeah, she's gonna be like, you cute, kawaii little sword boy. Yeah, no, they're like, oh, big sister. Yeah, now everyone's like, oh, it's a good, well, a cute older sister and a brother. No, everyone is just like acting like they're siblings. Yeah, she's like, he just wanted a bro. Yeah. Okay, she's gonna take care of him with her biggest sister cat. Okay, now they're yeah. So the narrator is a sword. Yeah, the narrator is also the AI sword. He's the narrator. He's the narrator. Oh, that anime is so crazy. That anime is crazy, man. But yeah, like okay. So I assuming we're gonna have the gray-haired, cute Bishonen guy as the fifth member, right? To see it here in the ending is alright. I like how she's in a dragon suit then. Yeah, that's cute. How she's in a dragon suit, the human dressed up as Yoshi instead of being in a. But you know, we do see the fifth member in the band. We have the band. He's like the. Yeah, he's not in the band. He's like the I don't know the producer is that right? Because yeah, in the ending, right? If we go to ending here, you kind of have the. That's my wrong camera, whatever. That's my final. Whatever, yeah. So we have, them in the band, right? And the Sworden, as we learn now, he's the producer. He's the one actually recording their music. And of course, the other girl is a singer. Maybe she will join eventually. I don't think so. I think it's a tease, right? But it makes sense. She's an idol. She's a singer, so it makes sense she's singing in the band, right? But yeah, I think what I read episode, like it's just there was like no build up for it. I mean, I keep saying that the reason I accept it, right? It's because, like I said, for example, right now we're playing Fire Emblem, right? I don't want to spoil too much, and I haven't even played, so much of Engage, but in a previous Fire Emblem game, right, you have like, oh, these guys have missions, right? So it's very, very common in JRPGs, which of course most of the animes are based on, right? They're based on typical Japanese role-playing games. That's just straight up, right? Almost every isekai and fantasy light novels, they really take a lot of inspiration from, Final Fantasy, Secret of Mana, right? Breath of Fire, Sukuu Dragon Quest, etc. They really do, and it's definitely a trope. For example, in Xenogears, Breath of Fire, etc. That you have this like ancient factory, right? This like fallen kingdom that has way better technology. One Piece has this thing going on very clearly, right? It's not explained yet in One Piece, but it's been an obvious thing for many years that the Void Center in One Piece probably had better tech, right, than the current technology, right? So it's a very, very common like trope I feel in Japanese fantasy. That you have this like fallen kingdom that actually had like robots and laser swords, right? But the thing is that this anime, the mistake though I would say, right, that makes it so weird, is that there is no build up for it. I mean, for example, in Breath of Fire 3, very classic RPG, PlayStation 1. In that game, Momo, she has a kind of weird weapon, right, from again then Fallen Tech, right, and her life is to kind of explore this. She wants to explore these like fallen kingdoms, right, and try to get tech or whatever. Right? So you meet Momo. We haven't seen so much of the tech yet, of this like fallen kingdom tech yet. But you meet Momo. She's like, oh yeah, here's my factory, and I'm trying to do stuff. And there's a little bit of technology before that, right? And she's just like, oh my god, it's amazing, and I'm trying to find these like ruins to, I don't know, make some new stuff, make some new medicine or whatever, right? And then you meet her. She joins your party, yada yada. And after she joins your party, right? Maybe 2-3 hours later in the game, you're gonna get your first real like technology dungeon. Previous to that, you had dungeons, but they weren't like tech based, right? So that game, that to me is like a really good way to do it, right? You get a new party member. She talks about exploring and that, and then you get to a dungeon that you first explore, and she knows, oh yeah, this is like the fallen kingdom of fallen kingdom, and they have this technology, and my research tells me that they maybe had a teleporter here, and they could use that thing to go over there or something, right? So you have like the established lore that you have some kind of fallen kingdom, and she's like, oh, they have some kind of space tech, right? In Wild Arms, you have a lot of fallen kingdom that games, right? In Wild Arms 1, for example, you can teleport with the elf teleporting, and that explained then, right, that just if you do it wrong, you can meet the secret last boss if you go up into space and so on, right? So you meet it's really cool in Wild Arms 1 to meet the absolutely absurdly hardest boss in the game. You have to go into teleporter, that's up in space, into like a space station, then you bounce it off basically. But you have to fail the teleporter, so you get stuck in the station, then you can get down instead. But anyway, in that game, right, all the technology is basically being elf technology, right? So the elves are all fallen or dead or whatever on a dimension, and all these like spaceships and all this stuff, right, space stations are built by the elves like 10,000 years before the game starts, right? And then the elves have died or whatever. So you kind of have that instead, and also very well established that we have elf teleporting technology, right? For example. So I think this one, this anime really failed, honestly. Yeah, I was like, what? Suddenly it's like a space dungeon. Suddenly they have, sliding doors, they have AIs, they have robots. Yeah, it was just like, what's happening? So very, very strange anime. I will say that novel probably makes it better, but I think it would help a lot if we had more of the lady, right, the clerk lady, explain what's happening before. We see them going towards the dungeon. The dungeon isn't actually a dungeon, it's a factory or some kind of fallen spaceship or whatever, right? And we see that, and then they enter that, and then our brain is like, oh yeah, that definitely is a space station from Star Wars or whatever. Oh, I see what's happening here. And then have a lightsaber, right? And then it makes sense. But now it's just like, they start in the dungeon, right? And then they're fighting a robot, I guess. And then they meet this AI, they talk with him, fight another AI. You're like, how did we get here? Yeah, it's just completely out of nowhere. Suddenly it's Star Wars. So I think that's a really issue. The otherwise, I think it's enjoyable that the sword is like, power of friendship, guys, let's team up and so on. I think it's cute otherwise, but very, very strange setting. But again, maybe the novel is a lot better because the novel probably presented this storyline better, right? Like actually showing maybe more hints or whatever that they're actually having space tech. Because now it just feels like suddenly I went from like a medieval fantasy into a space station, right? This is like, how did we get there? Anyway, I'm just gonna the next fantasy anime, well, action fantasy anime.